Cashew biscuits, which is also called as Kaju Namak Para, is a popular tea time snack and also made during the festival season. It is a crispy savory snack which can be made easily with less ingredients that's available at home. Hi friends, welcome to my channel Fresh Bites. In this video, we are going to see how to make cashew biscuits. Before I start, I would like to thank all my subscribers for the wonderful comments and the support they have shown. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to Fresh Bites and also press the notification bell icon so that you get notified, and also please visit my other innovative and healthy dishes. I'm sure you will like it. I have listed out the ingredients that are required to make these cashew biscuits. Usually these are made using maida, but you can very well replace them with wheat flour. Let's begin making the dough. In a mixing bowl, I'm adding 2 cups of maida, 1/4 cup of suji, 2 teaspoons of ajwain, 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of pepper powder. Mix all the dry ingredients well. Add the oil into the dry flour in batches. I mean just a tablespoon of the oil. Then mix it well with the mixture and then add the next batch. Mix it well by rubbing between your thumb and fingers till everything is incorporated well. This is a very important step to get the biscuits very crispy. I have used nearly 1/4 cup of oil. It should look like a breadcrumbs, and if you press it into your palm, it will come together like a crumbly dough. So this is how it should look like. Let's add warm water to this to make a stiff dough. Add very little water at a time. Be careful, don't add excess water. Just add a tablespoon of water at a time and try to make a stiff dough. The dough has to be stiff, but it should make sure it is not dry. It has to be smooth but stiff. So I've just sprinkled some water and I'm going to bring it all together to make a dough. So altogether it has consumed less than a 1/4 cup of water. You can see the dough is smooth and stiff. It is neither too soft nor dry. Cover this and allow it to rest for 15 minutes. Divide the dough into 2 equal parts. We are going to work with one dough, while the other dough we can keep it covered so it doesn't become dry. Let's start rolling the dough into a round shape. It should have 1/2 inch thickness so that the biscuits will be thick and flaky. For cutting out the shape, take a small clean cap from a bottle. The smaller the diameter, the better the shapes you will get. I have used the cap of an oil can. Trim the edge by using the cap to remove the uneven part. Place the cap such that the center of the cap lies above the edge of the dough and apply some pressure. That's it. The crescent shaped dough is ready. Keep repeating this from bottom to top in a row. It is very easy to make, so once you get the hands on it, you can do it very quick. They look so beautiful. The shape and the size resembles the cashew, and that's why these are called as cashew biscuits. This is something that the kids will love to do. So if you have kids at home, just give them this task. They will love to make this, and your job also gets simpler. My kid wants to try this, so he is here to help me. Collect the leftover dough. We can use them to roll it again. Once the dough is shaped, cover them so that they don't get dried while we shape the rest of the dough. I have shaped all the doughs. Now it is ready to be deep fried. Let's check if the oil is hot by dropping a small pinch of the dough. You can see the dough rises to the top instantly, which means the oil is at right temperature. I'm going to slide the cashew biscuits one by one into the oil. Stop adding them once the pan is full. After a few seconds, flip them to the other side. During this frying process, maintain the oil temperature by adjusting the gas heat. If the temperature of the oil drops, then the biscuits will absorb more oil. If the temperature of the oil increases, then they will turn golden in the outer part, but it still remains raw inside. Cook them on a low heat and wait until they turn light golden color. One batch would take around 7 to 8 minutes. Keep flipping them 2 minutes or so they get cooked evenly. You can see it has turned golden color. It's now time to take them out. Drain the excess oil and place them on a plate lined with paper towel. You can see how easily this is made. This is one of the best evening tea time snack. As it cools, it gets more crispy and will become slightly darker in color. So once cooled completely, you can add a teaspoon of chaat masala and a few red chili powder if you wish, but I would like to keep it simple. Friends, please do try this recipe at home and I will see you all in my next video.